Yo, so apparently there are new, fresh from the oven, Yanagi and Lighter leaks. So, firstly, we're just gonna take a quick look on the resume, let's say like this, of both Yanagi's and Lighters, and then we're gonna go in depth in every information that I could find and do some theories about what the hell are they going to be. After all, we don't have all the information on them right now, right? So, firstly, thanks Leakbike for the info. There's a Twitter that I usually keep up with to get the leaks. So let's just talk about it, right? So the rumor has it that Yanagi's core skill boosts anomaly mastery by 32%, which is insane. Because if you guys know, anomaly mastery is the stat that allows you to build up anomaly faster, and the faster you build an anomaly, the more disordered damage you deal. So is she maybe a contender for the burner spot on the Jane team, or is she maybe a new anomaly hypercarry that is possibly going to fight for a spot with Jane? I wonder. Not only that, but she also reduces electric rest by 20%. So she could also be used if maybe a new electric DPS is coming. Maybe they do change Miyabi into an electric DPS. Who knows? But I mean, it would be interesting, right? The fact that you would have more anomaly characters that can be used in a non-anomaly build, right? Just like maybe Burnus and Lighter, who work pretty well together. So I wonder, what are we having here? Not only that, but her ultimate also grants 20% damage bonus for 12 seconds. But apparently, no one knows if either the anomaly mastery buff and the damage buff are only for her or for the whole team. We unfortunately don't have that information yet, at least not that I remember of. Also, hearing about 30% disordered damage bonus, which is insane. Insane. And a general 30% general damage bonus under certain unknown conditions. There's a speculation about her stance changes too. If you guys know, I've been talking a lot about Yanagi, especially because I love the anomaly playstyle, right? Be either with a Burnus, which is an off-field anomaly, or with, for example, Jane and Grace, which are two different anomaly DPSs that are fighting for field time. I find both of them really fun to play. I like a lot of the disordered gameplay and style, adding a little bit more of spice and complexity into the game, right? So apparently, whenever she uses her EX, she's going to change stances. And y'all know that I've talked about this a lot from other videos. She has a holster for a katana on her waist, right? If you guys have looked at her, y'all know that she has a small holster that would probably fit a katana. But if you guys saw her in game fighting, you would notice that she kind of has a spear, right? A lance, or however you call that shit. So, what I was been saying since the first time we saw her is that she would probably have a transforming weapon. Maybe it would change from being a katana to a spear, or maybe a spear to something else. Who knows? Or a katana to a different thing. Maybe they have even more than two forms. Who knows? But the point is that I love transforming weapons. I love that concept of a character having more than one gameplay style. That makes the character a lot more complex, a lot more fun, a lot more rewarding to play. And that is one of the reasons that I'm also super excited for Yanagi. Not only because she is an anomaly character, but also because of the stance change or weapon change or whatever it is. Right? Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like she's going to be an ether anomaly like I was anticipating before, right? Seems like she's going to be electric since she has electric rest down. That's fine though. Kind of sad that she's probably replacing my Grace though, but it is what it is. I ain't complaining. I'm pulling for her anyways, just being honest here. And we also have information about Lighter, right? Lighter's kit seems to be solid. Shield triggers with chain attack and assists, stacking damage bonus with basic attacks. Up to fucking 80 hits. I wonder, with that amount of stacks, because the only character that has this amount of stacks is Yi. So is it going to be a character that we can just fucking mash the button non-stop to maybe do some type of interesting mechanic to make him stack it up, like the muga 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 muga, kind of like a JoJo, whatever that is, right? Or is he a little bit more of a complex and cadence character to play? I wonder. So interesting that he's going to be a shielder, right? That he has shields at least, and that he has a stacking bonus, stacking damage bonus. I wonder if this damage is team wide or character wide, Because if it is team-wide, then that kind of makes me think defender. Don't know about y'all. Maybe another defense character. Or if this damage bonus is only for him, then maybe he's just an attacker, right? A fire attacker, of course. Core passive boosts fire damage by 9%, and the burn effect gets a bonus too. That's why I said that Burnus could be a pretty good match with him, right? Since Burnus does a shit ton of burn effect and also does off-field constant burn hits, she with him could be a pretty good team too. This way you don't only can use Burnus with Jane, right? But you can also use Burnus with Lighter. And would also be a pretty cool combo if you don't really like the double anomaly disorder type of playstyle, right? So it is pretty interesting. I do wonder though, is he going to be a DPS? Is he going to be a defender? Is he going to be a support? I guess we'll still have to wait to know. There's also talks that Lighter M6, so his 60th copy, Cinema, Mindscape, whatever that is, boosts fire damage by 130%. I wonder, is this his fire damage bonus? Fire damage, or is team-wide fire damage? Again, is this a support-oriented buff, or is this a DPS-oriented buff? That's important to know. And the hit count increases by 30 after chain attacks or assists. Core passive stacks up to 50 hits, so this just allows him to be more efficient, right? Burn synergy looks strong, so again, he could be a pretty good pair with Burnus. Who knows? So now let's go more in depth about both, right? Again, Leaked Bytes shared some info with us. We're just basically gonna talk about them right here, right? So, current information. Yanagi core skill gives extra anomaly mastery, right? You already know. The electric res, the disorder bonus, and the general damage bonus. Ultimate increasing her damage or the team damage by 20%. The leakers believe it's her damage, but if it is a team-wide buff, then that is pretty good, not gonna lie. Because if it's only her damage, I'm gonna lift up the same question. Is she going to fight for field time with Jane? Is she a replacement for Jane? A rival for Jane? Right? Or is she going to be a character that actually is able to play with Jane, kind of like I do Jane and Grace? Although I know most players don't like it because they fight for field time. But I do feel like if you have a lot of fun of the game and you like playing different characters and being a little bit more sweaty, I would argue that probably Yanagi and Jane would still be super fun to play. I'm gonna lie. So she has some sort of stance change manager between stance A and B that we don't know what it is. Probably katana and spear, or maybe just different movesets with the spear, like fast poking attacks and then big AoE attacks or charge attacks. Who knows? Her EX is gonna cost 60 energy, which assuming would activate her stance, but it doesn't link right now. It just appears to change her attack's animation. I think makes sense when she has 2 sets of normal attacks per stance and a way to switch from A to B and vice versa. Her has a unique time slow for her when appears to activate the ultimate, so maybe she'll have a mechanic kind of like the main character in Wuthering Waves. I don't know. So she'll make everyone slow for a little bit while she does some sick ass light speed attacks. I wonder. I guess again we're gonna have to wait for more leaks, right? And now about the Lighter information, right? So his M1 apparently, after he uses a chain attack, a defensive assist, a quick assist, or a follow-up, gains a shield equal to 5% of Lighter's max HP for 12 seconds. This can be triggered once every 15 seconds, and while the shield is active, he gains an anti-interrupt. It becomes more anti-interruptible. However you say that shit. So that kind of leads me to think that he's gonna be a DPS, right? Because it seems like the shield is only for him and increases his anti-interruption, not the whole team, like Caesar, right? For every 10 of Lighter's basic attacks that hit the opponent, Lighter damage bonus is increased by 4%, and this effect can stack up to 80 hits. His 4th copy, after he uses the chain, defensive, quick, assist, whatever it is, recovers for energy, and this can be triggered once every 15 seconds. And the M6, just like we talked before, increases the fire damage bonus granted by Lighter, core passive, to 130% of its original value. After Lighter uses a chain attack, defensive, quick assist, whatever it is, his current hit count increases by 30. So again, just making the character a little bit more easier and a little more smoother to play, right? You already know how it works. The core passive, for every 10 of Lighter basic attacks that hit the opponent, Lighter fire damage is increased by 4.5 all the way up to 9%, right? Because this is, let's be honest here, everyone's gonna jack the shit up to max. So it is 9% effectively, right? This effect can stack up to 50 times, and when hitting opponents with basic attacks, a 15-second timer is started. The timer refreshes every time that the account increases. So they are not individual stacks like some characters, most characters actually in ZZZ are. If he does any hit in a character inside the 15-second interval, the timer resets and he keeps on stacking and stacking and stacking, right? If Lighter gets launched by an attack, dies, or the time expires, the hit count will reset to 0, obviously, right? I feel like everyone knows that. Additional ability, when Lighter hits enemies affected by burn, that is the fire anomaly, the damage dealt is increased by 15%. And when the squad members trigger burn, the duration is increased. This effect reminds me a lot of Rena's ability on relation to Electro, right? On relation to shock, because she also increases the duration of shock, right? If I'm not wrong, is it she or Anton? Again, I don't remember now if it's Anton or Rena, but still, we've seen this mechanic before. So initially, whenever we were reading that other information, I thought that he could all actually be maybe a defender, right? Maybe fighting for Caesar, same position. But right now, it kind of makes me think like he's actually gonna be a tougher DPS, right? A DPS that can take some hits, that can tank a little bit, right? An easy DPS to play, probably. So, apparently, we got extra lighter information, believe it or not. So, what it says here is that he has a dedicated taunt involving his sunglasses, which I wonder how the fuck this is gonna work. How the hell they're doing that. Has a lot of parts to his normal 3, possibly implying some long attacks with a lot of hits. So maybe he will have that type of shit, right? Can quickly repeat his. Oh, see, I knew he was gonna have something like Qingyi, because whenever bro has a fucking mechanic that allows him to stack till 80 basic attacks, might as well have an ability to just spam an attack and like Qingyi. I guess though it is going to be a little bit more complex than Qingyi, right? Because Qingyi is a stunner, and this bro seems to be an attacker, and because of that, it will probably have a lot more intricacies to the way it works, right? At least I guess. EX special may work similarly to Anton. Has 2 parts with a default and a forward attack costing forward 40 energy and backward attacks costing 20 energy when EX is active. Okay, that's cool. I like that. Appears to have auto dodge similar to Zui 1 during his basic attacks. That's sick. Because if he's a melee like punch fighter, he might as well do a little bit of dodge. Especially whenever he does fucking infinite attacks, right? Current core skill stat is impact, but was changed from crit rate to impact mid 1.2 beta. It's still listed as fire attack currently though. Huh. So he could either be a stunner, a fire stunner though? So he's either replacing Coletas or is replacing Soldier 11. Interesting. Okay, let's see. Because I don't know if I want to pull for a fire stunner right now. I would pull for a fire DPS though. But why would I pull for a fire stunner if I don't even have a fire DPS? 100% I'm saying this, and then after the weekly reset, I'm gonna get a Soldier 11 at the pools. I can already see that. But yeah, interesting shit. More information about Lighter, thankfully, because before we basically only had information about his mindscapes. Now we have a little bit more information on how he works, how he attacks. Apparently, it is probably gonna feel like a meshy character like Qingyi. Hopefully, it's gonna be real sick though. Interesting that it has a taunt. I don't expect a taunt coming from a DPS. Again, it could be a defense character. A stunner, apparently, maybe. I wonder what the fuck they're trying to cook here. Are they trying it out to see what the hell fits better? What people like more? An attacker, a defender, or a stunner? I guess we're gonna have to wait and fucking see. Right, boys? So, again, pretty interesting. I will 100% pull for him. I will 100% pull for Yanagi too. Wish me luck, because I'm fucked. There's already burners to pull this patch. Next patch, there's both Yanagi and Lighter. And who knows who's coming after them? Maybe Miyabi. So again, I will need y'all fuckers good luck to help me get those characters earlier. For fuck's sake, I need to get them early. So yeah, boys, that was pretty much it about the current leaks about Lighter and Yanagi. Again, thank you so much, Leaked Bytes, by the info. Right? If you guys want to follow him on Twitter, go join his Telegram. Or if you guys want to, y'all can also join my Discord. He's also there, posting everything there. We chat about a lot of things, tech,
Join
anime.
Pepe's Discord, top of the description. Thank you.
There we go. Even chat's telling you guys to join the Discord. So again, we do anime, tech, gaming, leaks, drama, react. We talk about everything. It's just a place for y'all to hang around, have fun, chill, talk about whatever the fuck y'all want. And again, after that, if you guys don't mind, I would highly appreciate if you guys leave a comment on what you guys think about the leaks, what you guys think about those characters, what y'all think how they will play, how they will fit inside the team composition, etc. Oh, by the way, don't forget to also leave a like on the video, follow me on my YouTube. Subscribe to the YouTube. Follow me on both YouTube and Twitch because I do stream every fucking day. I do always woo ZZZ HSR, and then we try to do different things, be it React, be it drama farming, be it Genshin that I'm promising my stream for more than a week that I'm going to play, and I haven't started it yet. So yeah, that's pretty much it for today, boys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. Bye-bye.